Serving is the most important skill of volleyball. It's the first touch that you have on a volleyball. If you miss a serve, it's a crucial point for your team. You can't take that back. So making sure that you're going back, taking your time, taking a deep breath, and just finishing to your target. If you can keep that ball in the court, you're good to go. Hi everyone, my name is Riley Bushler. I'm a coach here at Wave. We're here with Adidas, and Maddie Fields and I are going to teach you how to jump serve today. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, so we're going to get into topspin jump serve. The importance of topspin jump serving is to make it more difficult for the other team to pass. The more difficult that you can make it, the more difficult it's going to be for the other team. When you're setting up to jump serve, you need to take 4 large steps back from the end line. It gives her a really big runway to do her approach. So for the toss, so if Maddie's tossing, it should be around 5 feet high and around 5 feet in front of her. You're tossing with your dominant hand that you're going to be hitting the volleyball with. Same thing when you are starting your approach. So your approach is a 3-step approach. If you are right-handed, it is a left, right, left. Yep, your left step, your arms go out. On your right step, your arms go back. On your left step, your arms come up. Her shoulders are going to open. She then forms a bow and arrow. Maddie's left arm will be facing at that volleyball, and her right arm is going to be back and strong. When Maddie also follows through to hit that volleyball, her left arm is going to come down and her right arm is going to fully extend. Her arm and her hand are going to be behind the ball and in the middle of the volleyball. So Maddie is going to follow through, hit that volleyball, and create that topspin with that finish, where her hand goes behind the ball to over on top of the ball. So we want to utilize every single step from her approach to her arm swing to all of her powerful movements to hit the ball as hard as she possibly can and finish in that court. Now we're going to focus on a jump float serve. The pros to a jump float serve is that it's really hard to pass when someone's really consistent with a jump float, because you may think it's coming to you, but it may finish in a different direction. A con to jump float serving would be it's not as powerful. You are relying more on the float capability than you are the actual power that the athlete is putting behind it. When setting up your jump float, you're going to take 3 steps back from the end line and make sure that your left foot, left hand, and right arm is back if you are a right-handed athlete. She is going to toss that ball a foot above her head on the right side of her body. So it's going to be in front of her right arm so she can contact on her right side and finish straight towards the area of the court that she's aiming for. Her approach is going to be a left, right, left, same that we learned with our jump topspin. So her left is going to be towards the ball, and her right, left is going to be explosive and out in front, pushing her through the ball and into the court. When Maddie swings at the volleyball, she's going to finish behind the volleyball without any topspin. So when she finishes, it's going to be flat against the back of the volleyball, like you're high-fiving someone, finishing high and out in front, which creates that float into the other side of the court. Her follow-through will then fall after she contacts that volleyball. So she'll go out, hit the volleyball, and it will fall out in front of her to create that float. The fundamentals are so key of playing volleyball. As long as you have the fundamentals, you can always go back to that, and that's what happens when you're mentally having a rough game or you're struggling with your serve. Go back to the fundamentals, go back to the steps, go slower, take your time. It's harder to perform at a high level if you're frustrated. Take a deep breath, go back to what you've been learning, and just make it simple.